Hello, everyone. My name is Gurleen. I'm a certified life coach, and today I really wanted to start with a question. Have you ever seen a relaxed woman growing up or right now around you in your life? Because I haven't. Growing up, I've always seen women multitasking, taking care of one thing or the other, always hustling inside home and outside home. Have you witnessed a woman who's fully relaxed, who's healthy, who's living the life on her own terms? We mostly witness women always doing or taking care of others or fulfilling all the responsibilities that she was given. But has anyone stopped and asked her, how is she really doing? How is she? Is she living the life that she really wants to? Or was this an idea that was sold to her and she believed it will give her happiness? Did it actually give her happiness? Think about the women who raised you. Mostly they ate last, they slept last, they woke up first thing in the morning to take care of everyone. Do you remember seeing them doing their hobbies or taking time just to relax? Because I did not. In the middle of all of that, they really lost who they truly were. What was their identity before all these roles and duties and responsibilities were given to them? There's usually an idea sold to most of us, but today I'll be talking specifically related to women. We're sold a beautiful picture that has what are the things you can do in your life that will bring you happiness? It's maybe going to school, getting an education, being nice to everyone. What does a good girl do and what they shouldn't do? And what is your responsibility? Maybe you should have a career and then you should get married and take care of everyone in the house while you're also earning, or you're not allowed to work anymore. So there's this beautiful canvas that everyone really tries to sell to you, that if you follow all this, if you carry this canvas with you throughout your life, it will bring you happiness. And the women really believed it, that the canvas will bring them happiness, that beautiful painting sold to them will bring them happiness because it's glittery and shiny from the outside. But mostly what we see is most of these women lost their identity, lost their dreams. They stopped noticing what are the things that bring them happiness. And slowly, as you keep performing for others and fulfilling all these roles and duties and this identity that is sold to you, you slowly start to forget who you were and what you really wanted to do. When you spend your entire life being someone's daughter, being someone's sister or mother or grandmother, you start to lose who you are. When do you only do something just for yourself? Do you really know who you are outside of all these identities that are given to you? You start to lose yourself. And what happens when you lose yourself? After years, that anger comes out, the irritation comes out, or your body starts acting a certain way, your body starts giving up. Sometimes blame starts coming, or you go completely silent. You are just performing, but you don't feel alive from within. And sometimes that blame gets really real. We start hearing things like, I sacrificed everything for you. I am only doing this for you, for your happiness. मैं सारा कुछ तेरे लिए किया है. But what is underneath those sentences? What are they really looking for? That's what I want to talk about. Underneath all those feelings, the anger, the blame, the irritation, there is something much deeper. Those women were looking for love, they were looking for abundance. They thought sacrificing everything and fulfilling their roles and duties will finally validate something within them. Someone will acknowledge that all your hard work is worth it. We see you. We know you matter because you've done so much in your life. But nobody could give her what she was really looking for. Not her partner, not her kids, not her grandparents, not her parents. Then where does she go? She doesn't even recognize why she is feeling this way. She has accepted that maybe irritation's part of her behavior. She has anger issues. But what's really underneath that is no one stopped to see what she was doing and why she was just performing and why this idea was sold to her, but it did not fulfill her. She thought doing all this will bring her happiness and it will bring her abundance. But did it? Did it really bring her all that? I don't think so. Because amongst that, she abandoned herself. She lost herself. She doesn't recognize who she truly is without these responsibilities. Because she gave up her identity and took all these roles. And that's not her fault. That was the norm back then. That was normal. And that's all people knew. So, whatever everyone knew was best, they sold those ideas to others. And then we decided to accept them and try them out. But as we keep trying them, women from my generation started to recognize that we don't see enough happy women. We don't see enough fulfilled women. And why is that? So we decided we'll shift certain things. We will work harder, have financial independence, we'll learn how to speak up. But what I'm really recognizing is despite all that, subconsciously, women are still abandoning themselves. We are still accepting all these roles and ideas that are sold to us that will bring us happiness. There's nothing wrong with these roles and responsibilities, but every person is so unique. They want to live their life in a different way. Different things bring happiness to each individual. Let's take colors for example. There's a reason so many different colors exist. Every individual likes different colors. And now we have different shades. So we like different shades, right? If the purpose of life was just to live in one way, in one direction, with just the painting that was sold to you, we would not have so much variety in life. But we do. And this is why we keep talking about recognize who you are, what brings you joy, what brings you happiness. If you have lived a certain way, but it's not bringing you happiness, you have the choice to change it. You have the choice to go in a different direction. And it's okay to do that. So women are questioning, is this it? Is this all there is to my life? Why isn't it making me happy? And then we really start to question, am I being ungrateful? I have certain things, this idea that was told to me, I'm in it, I'm living it, but why am I not happy? Maybe I'm being ungrateful. And that question sometimes can really make us stuck because we see that we have a lot more than the previous generation. Let's talk about a simple example. If a child's favorite color is pink and you give her a black color and tell her that she only needs to play with this or color with this, but she keeps looking for that pink color. But the world keeps telling her pink does not exist. You cannot have pink color. We did not have enough of that color. The child might slowly start to believe the idea that the world's selling to her, but she's going to suppress her feeling. She's going to push that side of her that loves pink. But every time she sees pink, some other girl wearing pink or some other girl coloring with pink, something sparks in her and she really wants the color pink. So the idea that was sold to you that these are the things that will bring you happiness, you tried it, you tested it. But if there is something you want to change in that, you still can. We have that choice. If you are at that point in your life where you see that you are getting angry or you blame others or you feel irritated without a reason and you have made that part of your identity, I would say let's think about what's underneath those feelings. Is there something you really want to do but you're not able to? Were some of your dreams left behind? Or do you want to just move in a different direction now? You're tired of the life you were living. Let's ask ourselves those questions and see what's underneath those feelings that are keeping us stuck, that are keeping us unhappy. The ideal picture that was sold to you, the painting that was sold to you, you can paint it white again and make it completely empty. That painting does not have to be your identity. You can choose what direction you want to go in. You can repaint that painting. You can let go of the beliefs that no longer serve you. Because times change, we evolve, we learn better, so we can choose what direction we want to go in. That is the whole cycle of life. We evolve no matter what. Time changes, things changes, our awareness changes, so our belief systems can also change and move forward. It's up to you if you want to make your canvas empty now and repaint it your own way. And there's no rush. There's no rush to repaint it and know exactly what you want. You can repaint it with whatever you like, with whatever colors you like. It can be subtle or it can be dramatic. It's really up to you. So take that time out for yourself. Start seeing what is it that I truly want. Is it a hobby? Can I say no? Can I set boundaries? Can I take that time to just witness myself? Can I give myself that self care? Self care is not just taking yourself to a spa, it's recognizing who you are and doing things that uplift your life. So it could be making yourself a healthy meal or going for a walk or doing a workout you really want or trying a sport you really want or maybe just knitting and painting. It can be anything. There's so many beautiful things and experiences that exist in this life that we can do and experience at any given age. And at different stages of life, you'll be attracted to different things. So try them out. When you start cultivating that beautiful relationship with yourself, you start recognizing who am I beyond these roles? What are the things I like doing? What are the things I'm only doing for others out of pressure, out of this role I was given? When you truly start recognizing who you are, you start taking care of yourself, you start loving yourself, you will reflect that more and more to people around you as well. When we truly like who we are, we like how our life is, we like doing the things in our life, that energy also radiates. It reflects back to everyone around us. And I know most women want to do that. We want to take care of ourselves and we want to take care of everyone around us. And we can do that. But first, we really need to like who we are. We really need to appreciate who we are and really take care of ourselves. A woman who is full of abundance, who is full of love, will radiate that to others. But a woman who is empty and doesn't have the best relationship with herself will also radiate that to others. And how beautiful is it to love ourselves, give ourselves that energy, and to really like who you are as a person, to like your life, and also radiate back to this world, to our family members, to our loved ones. Isn't that beautiful? And I really want to leave you with this. You are the writer of your story. It's not your parents, it's not your kids, it's not the society. You are the writer of your story. but you're not in it alone. The universe is always supporting you. When you choose yourself, when you prioritize self love, when you prioritize abundance, the universe will always support you. But you need to take that step first. Don't let anyone dictate your story. Listen to that voice in your heart, the quiet one, the one that really tells you how you feel about your life. That's the most important voice you can listen to. And if no one has ever told you, let me tell you, you are allowed to rest. You are allowed to dream. You are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to fly in whatever direction you want to go in. You are allowed to experience that fullness, that abundance, and be that relaxed woman who's living her life on her own terms. That woman, that girl is always inside you. She's just waiting for you to choose her. So don't be scared. Choose her. My mission is to reach every woman who has forgotten herself. If this video is for someone you know, please send it to her. I hope you like this video and we will keep having more conversations like this. Thank you for watching.